Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. So this is my final review for Batman the Crusader, episode 10. Executive produced by Bruce Timm, almost said Paul Dini. Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and Matt Reeves. Of course, Edward Barker and there's other comic book legends who, are part of this show as well. So yeah, man, this is the final episode. This is actually spoilers. See, I do that every review. spoilers, spoilers before I get into the review, deep dive into it and everything like that. But yeah, so spoilers, so you were forewarned. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, go check out the episode, then come back and check out the review. So yeah, just starting off, man, this actually picks up from episode 9. This is actually kind of like a direct continuation. Episode 9, where we see Harvey Dent become Two-Face. So at this point, now we see that Rupert Thorne, he got a hit on Harvey. He's like, Harvey, he knows too much. I got to put him out. You know what I'm saying? So we see actually Barbara Gordon try to help Harvey, put Harvey in kind of like Arkham, try to get his mind right and everything like that. And it was a really cool cameo. You see like a big guy getting like dragged out by Arkham officers. And has a little pig on the ground. So I was like, oh, it might be a little reference to Professor Pig, Anyway, nice little cameo. Little shout out. But you see that Harvey, he's, of course, with the whole Two-Face and everything like that, there's the duality. So he has a moment where he just spazzed out. Like he even flipped out on Barbara and everything like that. But now he sees that, all right, now Rupert Thorne's men is after me. So you kind of see him and Barbara on the run. Barbara's like, I'm not leaving you. I want to help you. Even Bruce, he wants to help Harvey as well. So it was a good episode, man. It was a good episode. Like, you see Montoya, Jim Gordon, they come along as well, once they find out Barbara's involved. But at the same time, you see that Thorne's men that's hired is Flask and Bullock. So they're working for Rupert Thorne, man. So at this point, they're fully corrupt. They're fully corrupt. They can't be trusted and everything like that. So there's a big old fight scene at the end, with Batman involved. And they're fighting off, Thorne's men and everything like that. Man, this is what got me. Barbara's about to get shot by Flask. Harvey jumps in front of the bullet, takes the bullet for her. Harvey dies. Two-Face dies. I was like, wow. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? I think it was episode 4 or 5. They killed Firebug, Firefly, and I thought that was a risky move, But I thought it paid off because he's not too big of a villain, Like he's a decent villain for Batman, but he's not too big of a villain. Whereas Two-Face is a big villain. Like Two-Face is a very big villain, and he's kind of like a household name. People know who Two-Face is. So I was surprised that they took him out at the end of the season. You know what I mean? I thought that's a character that you keep around because he's such an integral part of Batman's rogues gallery. So you know what I mean? I'm surprised they took him out. Then you see Batman pick up the gun. He's upset. You see him fire it off, but he fires around Flask, knocks him out, throws it in the water. Of course, I knew Batman wasn't going to kill him. But of course, in that moment of rage where he just saw Harvey Dent die, his friend, yeah, he lost it. You know what I mean? So it was a good episode. It was a good episode. And at the end, I'm sorry. Before I get to the end, you see Alfred and Batman's relationship grow. So he no longer starts calling the Pennyworth. He's like, hey, Alfred. You know what I mean? So I did like that you see the character progress, because like one of my cons of the show, especially early on in the season, was how they characterize certain characters. You know what I mean? How they portray certain characters, especially Bruce and Alfred's relationship. You know what I mean? Harvey Dent, but as you can see, they do grow. Bullock, I do like Bullock, but Bullock was full on corrupt in this episode, this show. But hey, man, they changed it up. It is what it is. But yeah, at the end, the final scene, I knew he was going to come eventually. But you see like a shack, it's a random shack outside. Enter, the interior scene, man. It's a bunch of people kind of tied up and everything like that with the smiles on their face, crying. One guy's crying to death and everything like that. As he's smiling, he dies. And then they show the silhouette of Joker's eyes, and he's like, good. And so I'm like, okay, Joker's definitely going to be in the next season. But one thing I liked about it, I liked Joker's voice. It was deep, like pause. It was a really dark voice. Whereas the Joker, you kind of hear like the high-pitched laughter and everything like that. This Joker was like really like a deep, dark Joker. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really cool, especially when Joker first came out in the 40s, man. Joker was just notorious for being just a killer. You know what I mean? So, and this takes place during this time period. So I really can't wait to see how they portray the Joker in this one. So yeah, man, overall, I thought it was a good episode. It was a good episode. Like I said, I'm going to go 8 out of 10. I'm surprised they took out Harvey, because I thought that's something that they could have kept on for the later season. For the next season, just keep him around as a character. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is, man. Overall, it was good. Like I said, watch out. I'm going to do an overall review for the show as well. And I got one more video for Batman the Crusader. I'm going to kind of talk about it in lieu of X-Men 97, kind of do like a compare and contrast of two shows. But yeah, so please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.